Hey everyone, this is going to be your May 31st daily love message. It's general, it's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If I resonate with you, all the information that you need to book a personal reading is in the description box below. All readings are done by donation. The amount is entirely up to you. However, be fair, and a donation is required in order to receive a personal reading. Okay, this is not necessarily sign specific. It is just a message for whoever it may resonate with. If it resonates, cool. If it doesn't, cool. I was called to the Lover's Oracle first. Okay, so I'm going to get someone, and as I say this, I get chills. Woo, and if you know me and chills, I don't know, I don't often mention the chills. I just kind of started like saying whatever comes to mind. I held back for a long time. But the chills, whenever I go in to do a reading and I ask to connect with someone's energy, or I ask to work specifically with someone, or things like that, and I will feel something take over my body or come into me, or however you want to say that. Oftentimes when I speak something that's hitting someone hard or someone needs to hear it, I will get chills. So then when I say that, that's what that is. Okay, new beginning popped out. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Love it. Love it. And it's not just, it doesn't even have to be like a new beginning with someone, which it absolutely could be, and I am feeling like that, but it's also someone that you could have known that takes on a new way, a new relationship that maybe you've never explored with this person. And even if you're in a current relationship, right? A new adventure even with the person that you're in a current relationship with. Okay, so live your dreams passionately. Dreams has been coming out an awful lot in several readings. Okay, I'm sorry. He will not turn that phone down for nothing, so I have to send him in the other room. So yeah, dreams have been coming out. People living their dreams, not giving up on their dreams, going back to a dream that they had. And I mean like dreams as in goals and things like that, right? That they had like several years ago that they didn't think they were ever going to be able to do anything with. By the way, twin flame, your passion ignites. That's not what I was going to say, but that's what twin flame has been coming out. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to leave that there. Take it as it resonates. We're in my bed. I wanted you to be in bed with me. So here we are. Welcome to my bed. I don't know why, but there's also something significant. I said this in the real shit message about who we're getting in bed with, who we're letting into our bed, especially if you are experiencing a twin flame for the first time, or again, or in separation. Some of you that are in separation have chosen celibacy. Ooh. Because, you know, once you have sex with your twin flame, it's kind of like no one else can. It's not no one else can, but it's hard to, it's different. It's different, period. Yeah, when you have those type of connections, it's just different. So some of you have chosen celibacy, so it's like be careful of who you let in your bed, or you may not want to let anybody in your bed or in your space, okay? But also those of you that are currently like just experiencing a twin flame, or even a catalyst, or however you want to look at that. There's a million fucking terms out there, whatever you resonate with. I'm gonna say just like a deep connection for whoever may be resonating with this. I'm just gonna say it's a deep connection, okay? You may be thinking about letting them into your bed, or cautious or careful about what that may lead to. And I don't mean the sex, I mean what this, like, will it ruin the connection that you have? Like, will it make it, will it break it, will it, you know, these questions coming up, okay? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, for many of you with this card, I'm specifically getting, especially you've got new beginnings, twin flames, and acceptance. I am talking to a specific group of people. There's a specific message here for those of you that are in separation and you don't understand it, you don't want it. Okay, you can live your life celibate and alone. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Especially if you feel like you have healing to do and that's where you need to be, then that is where you need to be, okay? However, accept it, because a lot of you come to me about karmics, your twin being in a relationship with a karmic. Accept it. Accept it. Acceptance. Like, they're with a karmic because they have karma to get through. That's what karma is. That's what a karmic relationship is, okay? And if it is their choice to do that, and some of you often talk about new karmics as if they've had several karmic partners, and maybe that is the case. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's important for you to accept what is happening and go forward in your own life, because there are new beginnings coming for you, okay? And it is time for you to live your dreams passionately, especially if you are on this so-called twin flame journey. If that's what you believe in, then you know that you are here for a specific purpose and mission, right? You have work to do for not just yourself, but other people, and you kind of can't stay in a space where you're waiting for someone to come along with you for you to go ahead and go forward on your journey or your path or your mission, okay? So it's important for you to allow the new beginning to come in, allow it to take place, be accepting of it. Now, if you feel like it, you may choose to hold a space for your twin, and that's perfectly fine. But for you to hold your life up, not fine, not okay. Okay, you need to be living your dreams passionately, living out your dreams passionately. You do have, there's so much opportunity. I'm feeling just, that's how I'm feeling. Like, just like anything I want, I can have right now. Like, if I say it, I want it, the universe is going to present me with an opportunity, and I can have that. And it's never been so conceivable is coming to mind. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's never been just so evident that I can truly have whatever it is that I want, right? You know, within reason. Like, if I want $1 million tomorrow, that's obviously not gonna happen. If I don't, one, work toward it, two, play the lottery, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously I'm not going to expect $1 million to fall out of the sky tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are working toward it, if you're in a good space, if you're on your path, if you're in harmony, if you're doing things right, if you're working towards something, there's no reason why you can't have that thing, especially if your heart is in a pure, good place, okay? So a lot of people want shit, and it's like, okay, you want that, and that's cool. But what would you do with it if the universe gave it to you, right? Would you use it for your own selfish pleasure? Would you abuse it? Do you want it just so you can say you have it? You know, there's also that aspect of things as well, to be looking at when you are asking the universe for things. Wow, this is a pretty powerful message when it comes to love. And when it comes to power couples, because I feel like I'm talking to people who understand sex magic, who understand the power of creation. Wow. Okay, and you can do this with anyone. You don't have to, I mean, yeah, you want a connection, but you can do this with a soulmate, and we have many. You can do this, you know, with a past life partner. You can do this with a twin flame, whatever terminology, whatever you want to use. But I'm definitely connecting with someone or someones, as I say that I get chills, that understand manifestation, and the power of two. Manifestation through the power of two, through the sexual energy, through the creation energy. Let's get one more of these cards, okay? And that may be something that you're actively seeking currently, okay? Beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. I absolutely love it. It goes right along with that acceptance, okay? And so if you are waiting on a twin flame or someone to come back to you, or you are in separation because you didn't like this, and this about this person, or whatever it may be, understand that there's a reason that you're triggered. There's something there. The universe is never going to present something to you just to present it to you, right? It's all a lesson. That's what this universe is. It's a university, okay? So moving right along. I'm so in love. Someone asked me the other day if I was in love. Actually, several people have asked me if I'm in love. Okay. I'm always in love. I was born in love. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with your spouse. I'm in love with your partner. I'm in love with life. I'm in love with my children. I'm in love with your children. I'm in love always. So yes, I'm in love. I'm always in love. I've always been in love. Now, as for something being very different about me, I had a profound journey. I had a very healing journey in the full moon in Scorpio. And if you follow me, you know that I journey a lot, but that's what's different about me. It's not anything like crazy what people are thinking. I'm always in love, and I suggest you learn how to be in love as well with yourself and with everything around you. It's a game changer. It was for me anyway. And this is something that has nothing to do with the energy that I'm currently in. The energy that I'm currently in is because I had a lot to release. I still do. I had a lot that I needed to see. I had a lot of things answered for me. So yeah, I'm in a really good, peaceful place right now. Okay, communication with your lover, communication with yourself. Okay, who is communicating with you? How are they communicating? Are you allowing them to communicate? Illumination looks right up at me at the bottom of the deck. As I went to pull a hair right out, it just looked right up at me. So communication and illumination, there are things, okay, so if you allow for this open line of communication, that's what, because I'm being drawn to the allowance of the communication. If you allow the communication to come in, there will be much, 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 much illuminated to you. If you allow things, including yourself, to embrace life, okay? Embrace your dreams, embrace your passions, embrace adventure. There's so much being illuminated in this energy that we're currently in. It's absolutely beautiful. You know, the ancestors are coming through strong. There's so much coming through. Like as I stated in another reading, if you're wanting support, you know, from outside forces, from other entities, from other realms, now is a great time to be able to really, really feel that presence and even sort of hone in on that and harness those energies. Okay, so if you are wanting to do work to bring in love, now is an amazing time to do it. I would allow people to communicate with you openly. There's another thing here about emotions and how we're reacting and letting our emotions sort of fly away with themselves. I would be very careful of that. I would sit with something for a minute before you react, because you don't want people to shut down. There's a very real message here, a very strong message here about people trying to be open with you in communication, in the way that they communicate, and there's a warning to not shut them down. There are things that you wanted to know. Don't fucking put your nose up at the answer, or from the place that it comes from. For a number of you, don't put your nose up at the place that it comes from. You wanted answers. There are things being illuminated to you right now in regards to your love life. For some of you, this is good. For some of you, you're deeming it as bad. I wouldn't say it's bad. I would say it's still good. But again, you know, perception is everything. And it's going to suck to find out some of the things that some of you are finding out. But better now than never. Better now than 20 years down the road. Okay, so that's for some of you. And direction. What direction are you going, and what direction are we taking ourselves? What direction are our relationships in a romantic way taking? And does it fucking matter? Does it really matter? You know, I say this a lot. Sometimes it's more about the journey. Oftentimes, most times, it's more about the journey than it is the destination, okay? And I'm feeling like a lot of people are coming into relationships, not necessarily romantic, but romance can blossom at any time, you know? It's kind of like its own entity, right? And it does its own thing, and we never really know, like, who will ignite us, right? Who will light that flame, or when. But does it matter the direction that it's taking? I don't know, man. I feel like things, and as I say that, there goes those chills. I feel like things are just going to go the way that they go, in the direction that they go, and don't force it. So if it looks really promising, that's great. I'm not saying don't get your hopes up. I'm just saying, like, just love it and take it and accept it and experience it for what it is. Yeah. Knowledge. Seek knowledge. Okay? There's a lot coming to the surface when it comes to getting to know someone. I feel like people are traveling to depths even within themselves that they may not have before. And so as we get to know ourselves, we're able to communicate and allow others to get to know us better. Like, if you don't know who you are, how are you going to get to know someone or allow them to get to know you, right? So it's kind of like we're all on this thing together, you know? Unicorn, invite serendipity. And what was I just saying? Like, you'd never know. Romance could blossom at any time with anyone. Do not stick your nose up. There's a very, very significant, strong message here about not sticking your nose up and not expecting certain things from certain places and certain people, because it can come out of nowhere when you least expect it at any moment. You could feel one way about a person, you know, have a friend that's just a friend and always just been a friend, and they could do something, you know, who fucking knows what one day, and it just completely changes your perception about them. Like, in the blink of an eye, you are in love, right? Pure serendipity, pure chance. You know, even meeting someone, you know, thinking that, okay, who am I going to marry out of these 5 people? Like, it's time for me to settle down, whatever. And then you're out and you have a flat tire on the side of the road and someone stops to help you, and this serendipitous meeting 2 years down the road, you find yourself married to that person. I'm just saying, there's a super, super intense message. I'm even like, I've got this like flutter feeling in my heart about not just like letting it go. Let it go. Let it, tell me it's going to do what it do, baby. And let it do that. Let it do that. Because it's, I mean, we're in such a beautiful energy right now. Man, is this beautiful. Sensuality. Express your sensuality. Okay. There's also something that happened to me recently. My level of intimacy has always been to the extreme. I'm a very sensual person. This is no surprise to anyone that knows me, and probably not even to the people that know me through social media and YouTube only. Yeah, I've never really had casual sex. It kind of doesn't exist to me. But recently, I've had an experience. It was the most intimate thing I have ever experienced, ever. It was the most sensual, intimate, healing experience. It makes me, I'm about to cry. And it involved no sex, no penetration in any way. And this is what I try to get people to understand about sensuality. It's not sexual oftentimes, all the time, right? And those intimate experiences, the things that blossom out of those spaces are divine. There are divine relationships coming into play currently. And now that doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to go to a romantic place. This is a love reading. All love. All right? And I'm sorry for the camera bouncing around. Like I said, you're in my bed. I wanted you to be in bed with me. Okay, let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. What am I telling you? Okay, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, explore it. Do what you do. it's there, it's real, okay? So I mean, just don't try to control it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't, if you want to explore it, but don't explore it with the expectation that you're gonna elope, you know what I'm saying? Or that you're gonna, like, whatever, just let it be and enjoy the experience for what it is, and how beautiful, how truly beautiful it can be. Forgiving and learning pops out, okay, with past life relationship. Have I not mentioned all of this? Okay, the third card out was acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. No point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, and then beware of what you are projecting. The qualities in someone else are also the qualities within yourself that are reflecting back to you. Okay, forgiving and learning. All right, what did I say about the healing experience and accepting and all of these things, right? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, and that's what the future is. It is a series of now moments, and this is why it is so important to fully be present in every moment and experience it for the beauty that it holds, and not what it may bring you. Let it bring you what it brings you when it brings it to you, okay? So beautiful. Past life relationships, you have known each other before. For those of you that are connecting with this specific message, especially with the examples that I've given about myself, of course you've known each other before. Of course it's past life. You don't have that level of intimacy with just anyone. Okay, that level of sensuality. There was something I was going to mention there, and I didn't, so maybe it's not time. One more romance card here. This happened in the first reading today. I didn't even get to the to the tarot, and I didn't need it, and we don't need it. We don't need any of this shit, right? It's just it's fun, it's confirmation, it's validation, it's direction, it's something to think about, right? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Playfulness. I love it. I love it. I love this whole reading. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. Sensitivity and omen. Okay, all right, sensitivity and omen. First of all, be looking at the signs. Okay, be looking at the signs, because they're everywhere. Synchronicity, and I'm not just talking about numbers. Go look up different types of synchronicities. I tell y'all this a lot. There's many types of synchronicities. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention, period. Pay attention to the conversations that are being had. Pay attention to the sensitive, there's a, okay, so I'm feeling, okay, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. When you get into certain people's energy field, there is a tingle or a prickle or a vibration, or and it's different for everyone. It's a different feeling. Sometimes you get hot, your ears get hot, your neck, your ankles, like there's a ringing in your ears, whatever it is. I mean, it's different for everyone, and it's different with everyone. So you could have one thing that clicks or ticks with one person and something else with another person. Okay, pay attention to this level of sensitivity. If you're having trouble deciding, I feel like someone here is having trouble deciding or even letting go of a person specifically, and thinking like, yes, I've connected with this person, but is that a real connection? Should I go that way with it? You're being told to pay attention to the level, or there's something that goes on in a very physical way when you get near this person's energetic field. So pay attention to that. I'm going to leave it there. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time.